And it says start streaming. Let's see what we got here. All right, I think we're live. Oh my gosh. Cool, we did it. Now, I'm trying to get this background to work. It says start streaming. Oops, let me turn my audio off here. There we go. All right. I cannot get my desktop to work though. Yeah, to see my screen. No. This is coming up, and I don't know where this belongs or how it got here. Hey. This. All right, guys. Hey, let me know where you're calling from. Drop your zip codes or where you're at because I'm going to call. I'm going to call people in your neighborhood, and I'm going to set up appointments for you. And I'm going to show you exactly how I would do it. And if you're game for it, I'll set something up for you guys to actually like go and visit these places. So you let me know. Drop your zip codes. Let me know where you're coming from. You're calling from, and I'll get you covered. So give us a minute here. Iron out some technical difficulties. Hold on one second. Yes, brand new. What do you see here, Matt? Over where? There you go, sir. Hey guys, let me know where you're coming in from. All right, pal. I got Jersey. Anthony, drop your zip code, man. I'm gonna work on finding some deals for you to go look at. And then also let me know what your guys' experience level is too. What's up, Rodrigo? Thanks, man. Got that. Okay. Erlanger right here. Got Erlanger in the house. What's up, Cincinnati? All right. Oops. Give us 1 second, guys. We're gonna knock this thing out. All right. In the house. What's up, Cincinnati? There it is. We did it. All right. Thank you, sir. See you, man. Bye. All right. All right, guys. We knocked this out. We had a little bit of issue getting this going. Like I said, it's my first time doing this on YouTube. I'm super excited. Give us 1 second, guys. What's up, Cleveland? We're gonna knock this thing out. We got Cleveland, Erlanger in the house. Oh, 45206. There it is. We did it. All right. Walnut Hills in the house. Thank you, sir. So, guys, let me know also too. All right, guys. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna jump into it. So, what I want to do, tell you about myself real quick. So, started investing in real estate in about 2009-ish after I left the military. Didn't know what I was going to do. Didn't really have any idea. But I knew I had to get into real estate. But the thing is like when we hear about getting in real estate and investing in real estate, you always think it takes a lot of money to do that. And I was introduced to a concept of basically selling paper. And I'll talk about that in a second. To make money into real estate as my barrier to entry. And what that method was called wholesaling. And when I realized that I didn't need to have a lot of money to get my foot in the door into real estate, that's when my life changed. I took this whole concept of selling paper, selling contracts, and wholesaling, and took it to a whole new level. Like I went nuts. I went up doing over 1,000 wholesale deals, and it was awesome. It was one of the best things I ever did. And we ended up building like an acquisition side, a sales side, an off-market side, an on-market, probate, share sales, like you name it. I had it, right? Whatever it was, I did it when it came to wholesaling. And it literally changed my life. Like it gave me the ability to house hack, buy my house, help me learn how to analyze deals, talk to investors and everything. And I know right now a lot of people in here are just in different levels of real estate, but the people I want to talk to more than anything are those people that are kind of struggling to get their first deal, that are really just wholesale focused. That's what I want to talk about. And I went on to kind of move up the ranks from wholesaler to flipping, then from flipping to buy and hold. My amazing, great friend and mentor, Nate, helped me with the Burr method, which you guys look up Nate Barger. He's a beast, one of the best. I help him with that program. But also, I want to just get back to my roots, man. I want to talk about wholesaling. I want to talk about finding these on-market deals, these off-market deals, and just picking these deals up and then selling them to investors on the other end. And that's what that's kind of like what I'm gonna help you guys do today. So right now, I'm not really interested in kind of buying anything else for myself. I've got a little secret project I'm working on for wholesaling for people that want to like level up wholesaling, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. That's something that's coming like in the next like 2 to 4 or 5 weeks. But right now, what I want to do is just share with you guys some ways that I will go about looking for properties. And I'm going to share like one or two ways because there's just so many different ways when it comes to finding deals. And my big thing was I want your barrier to entry into real estate, into specifically wholesaling, to cost as little as possible. And I want that because when I first started investing in real estate, I had no money. And I didn't want money, and I didn't then, and I don't now want money to be an excuse that's going to stop you guys from doing your first wholesale deal. So I'm going to just show you a few things that I would look for using like Zillow, using like the auditor site, and just calling these landlords. So I see a bunch of people drop some stuff in the chat. Guys, let me know too what your experience level is. Who's trying to do their first wholesale deal? Who's doing their first flip? Like whatever, like what you guys are doing. Let me know. But I'm gonna kick it off. Let me share my screen here. All right, cool. So can you guys see that screen okay? Just give me a thumbs up or whatever if you can, so I know. So Pal, first person here. Pal's in Jersey. Now, I'm gonna talk about wholesaling properties, right? And when we wholesale these deals, it's the way we're gonna look at them and evaluate them. It's different than other ways. But what I'm trying to do on this call right now is I want to just identify and build a list of potential properties that I can target. So what does that mean? So I want to look for properties that maybe have been on the market for greater than 60 to 90 days. I want to look for tired landlords, and I'm going to show you how I identify those. But what I want to do is get in contact with these people and see if they have any interest in selling them. And once I do that, then I want to set my appointment to go look at it. So, Powell, I'm gonna hit your zip code up first, right here, Jersey. I need to know if I can set an appointment for you, man. Will you go look at it? Will you actually go look at this property? If we can get this done. And I need all of you guys. If you're dropping a zip code, I need you to be willing to, like, in the next couple of days, be able to go look for a property and kind of move forward with this lead, because I'm gonna give these leads to whoever's on these calls on whatever happens, and nothing might happen or something might happen. Last time I did a call like this, somebody ended up buying a house. Somebody in like Colorado bought a house in Dayton that I found. So I need you guys to be willing to do that, because why not? Why not do all this and get a house? So here we are. Man, pal, there's not a lot for rent where you're at in this little zip code here, huh? So guys, I'm going in here like blind. I'm not sure what we're gonna walk into. So I'm gonna zoom out a little bit, and I'm gonna look at these units here. So when I'm looking at Zillow and I'm looking at these units here, one thing that I see when I see 5 units, I'm like, this is a complex, right? And I'm not looking to buy anything bigger right now, and I'm not trying to do that with you guys. What I'm looking for are like these tired, like one-off landlords, and they're not gonna typically be in listings like this, right? Queens Gardens, that's not what I want. This here, 6 units, that's not what I want. I'm looking for the mom and pop's 2-family. I'm looking for that other unit. That unit that's a little run down, that's kind of close to all this new development, right? You see here, these are brand new here. I mean, this is a nice apartment here, updated. Nice unit here, updated. Nice development here. Let's go through the photos. Yeah, I mean, nice development, updated. So I know that I'm in an area that people want to be in, just because I'm seeing these apartments right here that are in nicer shape. So let's look at these one-offs. Now, this caught my eye right here. This, $1,700, right? And this is just over here, like off to the side. Next to all this stuff, still very close. I mean, this is 17 units here. So let's open this up. This 17 unit here, click into this. Let's see what this is renting for. So studios are going for $2,300. One bed's about $2,400. Wow. Okay. And I mean, these are really nice too. So let's look. So this is kind of like setting the comps. Like, this is kind of helping me understand that I'm in the right area, because these are newer places and I'm looking for the mom and pop's rental. Let's see what this is here. This is a 2-bed. This is a different listing than the other one, but let's look at this for right now. 2-bed, unit number 6. So it's in a multifamily. There's a street view. Listed 6 days ago. Still a little new for what I want. So here's the house. So we'll click in here. So we already know based on what these nicer units are renting for about 2,400 bucks, that this is under market, probably, I mean, under market by $700, $800 under market. And what's nice is, I mean, this is, guys, this is a sweet spot. This is how I built my entire portfolio. I just went next to where these big developments were building, and then I found 2 and 3 and 4 units that were nearby, and I fixed them up just as nice as that the other ones that they were building. But I was able to provide something a little different than what those other buildings could. Now, some of those have fitness centers and whatever else, but what we had was we had a nice yard. We didn't have neighbors everywhere, and we stayed a few $100s less expensive than those other ones. So for me, without going into too much detail, I see a place like this, and I'm like, man, this could be a good value add, even though it's in good shape and it's updated, kind of. It's in good shape. It's not too bad, but it could be a good value add. So let's just look and see. So date available June 1st. So what this tells me is this isn't even empty yet. So this person's probably not going to be very motivated to live in. So when I'm looking for tired landlords, I'm looking for places that really don't look like this. Places that need a little bit of work. But for the sake of us hanging out here, I'm going to call this landlord. And I'm just going to see if he'd be interested in selling. Because why not? Listed for 8 days. She's 80 contacts, 8 applications. Kat is the owner. Well, let's see what Kat has to say. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you do a thumbs up if you can hear me good? Or, I don't know, does YouTube do thumbs up? Do something. Do something in the chat. All right, I'm going to call Kat. 732-724-0394. All right.
This call may be recorded.
Thank you for calling. If you are calling about the apartment, please leave a message and we will call you back.
All right, well, that's one way to do it so nobody ever calls you back and you can't sell anything. If any of you guys are on here with recordings on your phones, that's wrong. Don't do that. All right, let's keep looking. So I want to look for a place that's run down, right? I want to look for a place that has not been updated. 1795, so this is below market. I mean, look at this. I mean, they clearly tried to update it, but there's just like no thought behind it. You could tell these are painted cabinets, the stone. It's just, man, it's just a weird attempt. Bathroom, shower looks okay. But let's call this landlord and see what we can do here. Available June 1st. Listed 4 days, 12 contacts. Spacious 1 bedroom and a 3 bedroom. So this is listed by a brokerage. So you guys can understand what a brokerage is. So some people, like smaller landlords, will list their properties themselves, and that's just called just listing it through the property owner. And now some people will list it with a broker, and a broker is like a real estate office that will put it on the MLS and give it a little bit more exposure. I'm not saying one way is right or wrong, but for the most part, in the beginning, a lot of people starting off could just list it themselves and gain the experience. All right, let's call this guy. All right, pal. Let's see what we got.
This is Mike Taverdov. I'm not at the phone right now, but please.
Guys, these are the people you're hiring that are supposed to be renting your units. Like, these people don't even answer their phone. This is crazy. I'm going to call him again. There we go. He might have been on Do Not Disturb. Let's see. Can everybody hear the phone ringing okay? Cool. Thanks, Doug.
This is Mike Taverdov. I'm not at the...
Man, all right. It's just sad that this person... If you guys want to be successful in real estate or really anything in life, just start by answering your phone. What we got here? We got one 1800. Let's check this one out. All right, this is what I want to see. Old wood panel, old yellow paint. This carpet is old. I feel like I could smell this house through through my computer screen. Look at the light fixture. I mean, it's just the old crappy light fixture. It's just everything is just old, right? It's just screaming like not updated. The floor, the tub surround. This is the stuff that we want to look for. That I'm gonna look for when I think tired landlord. I think this. This is that look. So let's see here. It's an apartment. Let's look at the street view. Cool. All right. Just a nice single family row. Listed 16 days. Daniel Darcy. Daniel Darcy doesn't even have a phone number. All right, let's check him out. So I'll do a Google search for Daniel Darcy, Jersey. All right, there's his phone number. Let's call him. Do you guys think he's going to answer? Does anybody here think that Daniel's going to answer? All right.
Hi, this is Dan. Sorry I wasn't able to answer your call. Please leave a name.
All right, no answer from Dan. Man, what is happening with these agents, guys? I don't care what time it is. Like I'm answering the phone. All right, pal. I'm gonna give it like 2 or 3 more of these people here. But you know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm gonna shift gears a little bit. I'm gonna look in this area, and I'm gonna look for things that were for sale. Apply it, and I'm gonna filter, and I'm gonna look for things that have been listed for longer than 90 days. Let's see what we got here. Here, let's say 6 months. Let's see if anything pops up. Dang, there's a lot that pops up. So this is where it's tricky for me being an outsider because I don't really know what a good deal looks like. But in like 2 seconds, I'll kind of show you how I can have an idea. So I'm gonna search I'm gonna search by sold, hit apply, home type. I'm gonna narrow it down to, I'm gonna get rid of condos, land, apartments, manufactured homes. I'm gonna stick with houses, townhomes, and multifamily. I'm gonna look for homes that have sold in the last 30 days. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna look here. So, and this can be, you know, pretty pocket specific, but let's see what this was. Man, this one sold for $740, 3-bed, or 4-bed, 3-bath. 8. This one sold for almost 5, 3-bed, no square footage on there. No square footage, a little 2-bed, 2-bath, about 400,000. This condo, 285, 480, 460. It's a smaller 2-bed in the 3s. So, man, without going, and you know, obviously you want to spend more time. Like when this is your area, you want to make sure you know your area. But I'm gonna kind of run with this 3-bed, 2-bath here for 585. It's a nice house. So I'm gonna just say conservatively the neighborhood like 450-ish. And again, this is just do your due diligence, right? Spend more time than I am running through this stuff. So I'm going to keep my home types the same. Oops. Go for sale. Apply. I'm going to search for been on the market for longer than 60 days. Let's see what we got. I'm going to do 6 months actually. 6 months. Here we go. Well, all of these have been on the market longer than 6 months because they're priced too high. So this is looks like a townhouse for $435, and based on what we saw, that's gonna be too much. $320. All right, let's look at this. A 1-bed for $320. $30,000 price cut 3 days ago. Dang. All right, let's look. So I mean, we look at this and we know that man, 1-beds typically rent for like $2,400 in this area. This house would probably rent for, because it's a house, maybe $2,800, $2,900. So it's not quite hitting that 1% rule that we like to see. So I'm gonna call Alex. I'm gonna call Alex and see if this person would be interested. If they'd be a seller if I offered $280 cash on a deal like this. So let's see. And this goes to, like, the whole point is, I don't really care what a home is listed for. I don't care about the days on market. I don't care about any of that other stuff. I want to run these properties with my numbers in mind. And when I run them with my numbers in mind and I'll make an offer, it doesn't matter what it's listed for. I've bought properties off the MLS for way more than what it was listed for and way less than what they were listed for. So that stuff doesn't really bother me at all. So I'm going to go in here, and the worst they're going to say is just like, no.
Hello. Thank you for calling Terra Living.
Oh my
Please
goodness.
select one of the following menu options.
All right, I'm going to look for Alex myself. Let's see what we can find. Because I need to find a cell phone number from him. Man, it's just so funny. These people just like, man, I was just so hungry. I lived and died and did everything for real estate. But now it's just like just not the same. People are just very comfortable. And which is just weird because there's always somebody that's coming and wants to like eat your meal. All right, let's see. Oops.
Hi, this is Alex.
All right, nothing from Alex. All right, well, let's keep rolling. I know, pal. I'm not gonna. It's not. It's just. It's not. It's just different, right, man? We can find the deals here. We just gotta be persistent. And I'm not gonna sit here all night and work on it here. But obviously, pal, you're in the academy. You see the deal machine, the different kind of methods that we work on to find these things. This looks like a two-family. Is this a two-family? Staying dream homes. Duplex. Wow. So this could be a cool deal for a house hack or something. Here, I mean, if we're looking at this neighborhood here and we're saying things are worth like 450-ish, 450-ish all fixed up, and I see a two-bedroom or a duplex right here for 350, I find that pretty interesting. All right, let's see what she has an 800 number. Kara, come on, let's kill that 800 number. Let's look here. All right, let me find Kara's information. Kara sells homes number 4U. All right, let's call Kara. All right, after this, I'm going to go to another zip code, pal. But this is a pretty cool house, man. Here, I definitely want to... I mean, if you have any kids or anything, like this screams house hack for me. Yeah, local numbers help, but... Man, if I'm a realtor and any number called me, especially when I have my license.
Hello?
Hey, is this Kara?
What was that?
Is this Kara?
Oh, no.
Oh, do you have the house listed on Crow's Mill? Oh, uh-oh. I just got hung up on. Let me see something. Oh, I think that was my fault. Wait, was it? Hold on. Let me see something. Yeah, 937. That was definitely Kara. Well, hold on, wait. Maybe it wasn't. Let's see. How many people are here afraid to get hung up on? Or like cussed out on a phone? Is that stopping anybody here?
Hi, and thank you for calling Kara Stanishevsky and Team Ski at EXP Realty. We are not available at the present moment.
Oh my goodness, please. Don't do this to me, Kara.
And thank you for
Oh
calling.
my gosh. What is happening? Man, people just like stop working for some reason. All right, well, let's see this. Let's look. For sale. I'm going to go out. I'm going to do something else. We're going to go out 24 months. That's a long time. $350, $380. It's a private balcony, 4-bed, 2-bath. Look how, I mean, this is just so dated. When we talk about dated, the windows... See, these are just wood windows, and I can tell these are wood windows just from experience, like it's got the wood down there. Huh. Man, look at that. Just super dated. So let's call this person. This will be the last one. I know I said that last time, but yeah, I know I saw that. All right, 13 days on Zillow. See, I don't know why it's not working with my filters of 3 months. Let's see this. I just want to look for multifamilies. All right. 200,000 for this thing. Pal, this might be it, man. Look at this. So look at this. It's a multifamily. There's no interior photos. Look at the the outside is just pretty beat up. Let's look here. Investor gem, 5 days on Zillow. Home needs renovation. Let's look at that. Blocks away from Perth, Amboy training, bus stop, street. Seller makes no positions. The home is being sold as is. Will not qualify for FHA. Cash or hard money. Guys, pal, have you seen this listing? Did this pop up anywhere for you? All right, let's call this guy. All right, let's check this out.
Your call has been forwarded to voice.
Again, no answer. Pal, you need to call these people. You need to go out and look at this house tomorrow and then report back on the coaching call tomorrow afternoon in the academy. But yeah, that's crazy. This seems like a really good deal for $200,000, especially in this pocket. Pal, just knowing what you know, because obviously I don't know the area as well as you, would you agree that that's seems like it could be a good deal? There's $1 million houses right across the river. You're in New York. Look here. And there's Brooklyn. So here's the city. It's Great Neck. Yeah. Dang, that's cool, man. Yeah, so in here, right here is Manhattan, Brooklyn. So you're not very far away from it at all. Forward me the address. Come on, man. I don't even know. I think I copy and pasted it. It's right there. So, all right. There we go. Pal, we got a pretty good opportunity maybe right there. So let's check it out. All right, who else has got a zip code in here? Let's check this out. Let's go up top. Pal, Rodrigo. I just did Jersey. Prince Walnut Hills is too easy, man. Erlanger. Man, I've got some Ohio people in here, so let me do one for Michelle. I'm gonna do Michelle, and then I can do Ohio like quick. So let me just do Michelle. Let's check this out. So we'll do this on Redfin this time. Oops. All right, Michelle, what we got here? 33950. Guys, do you like this format? Let me know if you like this format. If this is like helping, or if this is confusing, please let me know too. But let me know if you like this format. I'm gonna start doing these Monday nights at 6:30 Eastern, just hanging out, and I'm just looking for deals like this. All right, let's see what we got. So I want to look at for rent. Done. Ben, do I prefer Redfin over Zillow? It just depends. Honestly, it just depends on the day. Some days, like, Zillow works really well, and then some days Redfin works better. Overall, I like Redfin better than Zillow, but, man, I just go back and forth. Like, we just had a great experience on Zillow, and I'm only on Redfin right now just to show the difference, I guess. To show it's a little bit different. So, for rent, I'm not going to do a maximum or anything. I want to look for a apartment. Done. Okay, apartment. I don't care about beds and baths. Move-in date. I'm open. Square footage is fine. Other short-term income restricted. Not worry about that. 6 homes. So again, this goes back to this is probably a complex here. Yeah, you just look how nice this is. Look at that. That's really nice. But, my goal, and Michelle, you've heard me say it, but, my goal is to offer a product that's as nice as this, like I said earlier, but just a few $100s a month cheaper. which will make a big difference. Man, we don't got a lot for rent right here. So what's the name of this area, Michelle? There aren't any apartments. I can tell there are no apartments. So let's look for houses then. Houses and condos and townhomes. All right, there we go. All right. I got some. So I'm looking here. I'm gonna follow the same rule I followed before on Zillow. Like when I see a bulk amount of places, spent like this, like bundled up, that's screaming complex, right? So there's many there. I want to look for a couple that are one off. This might be a 2-family here. Yeah, this looks like it's a duplex. So let's look. 2 sides here. Let's check out the photos. Again, dated. The photos, I mean, this looks like it might have been an Airbnb at one time. Oh, it's right on the water. That's nice. Bedroom dock offers the access to the harbor, Gulf of Mexico, perfect water. It's available now. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's call this person here. Sherry with Lifestyle Group. So real quick before I call, it looked like from what I saw here, this side is 1,500, and there's another one behind it. Oops. That's the same one, 1,500, and this one's 1,700. But obviously, it looks like a 2-family, so they look like they're right next to each other. So what I'm thinking is like it's a vacant unit. So if it's vacant, typically maybe they might be more inclined to sell it, maybe not. I don't know, but I will never know unless I call. All right, so let's call. Sherry, are you going to be the one that we actually talk to today? I hope so. 941 74. Oh, let's see what we got.
Hi, this is Sherry.
Hey, Sherry, my name is Jarius. How are you?
I'm good. How can I help you?
Good. Hey, I was calling about your listing you had on Palm Drive. Is that still available?
It is. I think the situation with it is that it has a traveling nurse there, and they just notified me that they may extend until October, and I was unaware of that when I had this posting put up. So I'm going to find out this week if they are going to be staying. If not, it'll be available in July.
Got it. Okay. Well, just out of curiosity, would the owners be interested in selling it? Obviously, you could represent me in the transaction if they were, but I'm actually looking to buy something down that area.
Oh, they are not interested in selling it, unfortunately. Are you looking to buy a multifamily property? Are you going to be living in it, or is it just going to be an investment?
It's going to be an investment. I'm looking for anything between like 2 or 4 doors down there. Do you ever come across anything?
On an occasion, I do. I mean, if you want to send me this is my cell phone number, so if you would like to text me your name and phone number and email address, I can definitely look into some stuff for you. Definitely.
I will definitely do that. Cool. Well, I really appreciate you taking the time to answer the call and having a great rest of the night.
All right. You too. Thank
cool.
you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
All right. So, didn't work out, but that's okay. And now I'm like, made a contact. I'll shoot her my email. I'll get updated. Michelle, text me on Facebook Messenger your email, and I'll have her send you the emails, and we can see what we can get down there. All right, so we're still looking at for rent. So let's change this up real quick. Let's look for sale. Active. We're not looking for pending. We're not looking for coming soon. Done. I'm looking for home type. I'm gonna go house and multifamily. Done. Let's look at the filters. So this is what I do like about Redfin more than Zillow, is I like the search feature here. So we'll go down here. We'll do house or multifamily. I'm not worried about any of this stuff right here. Pool type, I'm again not worried about that. Keyword search. So I want to see if I can find something I can buy like cash as is, fixer upper, like whatever that looks like. So I'm just gonna type in cash. One home pops up for $99,000. Well, let's just click it. Let's see what we got here. Is it a trailer? I thought I kept trailers. Yeah, it's definitely a trailer. Price improvement. Founders returns on this investment. 2 bed, 2 bath. The property is land-owned and adjacent to a couple blocks from the airport. Walking distance, public, quiet neighborhood. Huh. Michelle, is this a good area? For $100,000. Let's do a Google search real quick. Let's see. Guys, and by the time I'm done, like when I'm diving deep into this, I'll have like 30 tabs open on the top. Like I just go all in on tabs and I'm like trying to figure out where I'm at. All right, this is it here. There's a CVS. Doesn't really mean a lot to me, but CVS. What I want to look for, so another quick hack. That's fine, you don't want it, but we'll still look around here. So I'll share a quick hack. So when I'm looking at an area that's brand new and I don't know what's going on, I kind of gauge like an idea. What can give me an idea just from my computer here at home of what's happening is I'll click where it says restaurants, and I'll just see kind of what pops up. So like there's not really anything here that pops up for restaurants. Up here there's a lot of stuff, but you know from here to here could be a whole different world in any city. I know it is in Cincinnati. So like we'll see what this place is. It's pretty close. It looks cool. All right, let's see here. Let's see if there is a. Oops, get off this. All right, let me get off restaurants, and let's look and see if there are hotels. Budget in, not really what you want to see. Not that great. Look up here. Up here, you can tell this is definitely a nicer area just from the restaurants. All right, let's get out of that. Let's look here. Transit. All right. Nothing. All right, so let's do this. Let's drop a pin. Let's just stop. Go down there. What is it? Google Street View doesn't even go down here, Michelle? Is that what's happening? Bitcoin, CVS, Tire Kingdom, Advanced Auto Park. There's a Dunkin' Donuts. What is this? The Bean. That's cool. A little coffee shop. Family Grill. That didn't show up. Jiffy Lube, Remax. And this is where it comes into play, just like understanding your areas and where you're looking. So, doesn't seem terrible. It's $100,000. Maybe I'll just buy it and make it a vacation home. Just get down to Florida, make it my permanent residence for tax purposes. All right, cool. All right, well that's fine. We can you know what? Let's just call and just see if they would do any kind of seller financing on this. It's been on here for 159 days. Like, I mean, if I'm like, hey, I'll buy it, I'll give you 3% down, and you guys pay the bank. Let's just see what happens. Though again, what's the worst that's going to happen, guys? They're going to say no. But I don't care because I need to sort through the no's to get to the yeses. 5, 4, 5, 0. All right, what we got?
Hello, you have reached Landmark Realty. If you are calling during normal
business hours. Guys, as a realtor, normal business hours is all the time. Let's see if we can get a hold of Lisa on Facebook. Or doing another search real quick. Let's do this. Search. There we go. F41. All right. Let's see. All right. Well, that's it again, guys. How many people have we called? At least 10, I think. Right? We've had one person answer the phone. It's pretty crazy. All right. Let's roll back to our area of Florida. 1. All right. So that was. Remember, we typed in cash. So let's kill that filter, and let's go down here, and let's look for. Let's type in handyman and see what comes up. Anything. See if anything. Nothing. All right. Investor. 6. All right. Jeez. I mean, that seems pretty expensive. I mean, Michelle, this pocket back here, this is the second one that's popped up back here. That other one was right here. This one's for 180. 2 bed, 2 baths. All right. So this is what I like to see too. If I see 2 bed, 2 baths and the house is 1,200 square foot, I know for sure I can add a 3rd bedroom and I can push the rents and push the value. So let's look at the photos. I mean, it's definitely beat up, but that's just what we want. I mean, look at the roof. I mean, this is definitely a fixer-upper. Michelle, what's the ARV? I mean, the kitchen's not in bad shape. What's the ARV in an area like this? And I can look too here in a second, but man, I'm seeing opportunity for a 3rd bedroom. I can push the rents. Man, I wonder what the story is with this. Let's check this out. The slice of Florida. Now, look at that listing. Jeez. 27 days on Zillow. What's up, Greg? Sharon Edmonds. Let's call Sharon. Let's call Sharon and see. Let's just see if we can buy this thing right now. All right. 941. Oops. All right. Thanks, Greg. Guys, if you're liking this, let me know. You drove by this one. What happened when you drove by it, Michelle?
Thank you for calling Allison James Estates and Homes. To schedule a showing or for additional information about a property, please contact a listing agent directly. Please leave a message and we will return your call as soon as possible.
Yeah, I feel like she was definitely the listing agent, but well, let's do this. So while we're here, so Allison James Estate and Homes. Let's search for them. Homes listings. Let's see what they have. All right, so these people have. Oops. Let me see this. Sell agent resources. Looks like they're all over the place. And I guess they just don't do estates. Oops. Michelle, this is a house I would keep an eye on. I mean, I would want to see it. Why, when you drove by, bad hurricane damage. But what's the value? So let's look here. Let's just look and see. So remember, this pocket back here is an interesting pocket. So let's look. Let's zoom out. And let's do sold in the last year. Done. In this pocket. This one sold for $145, close by. Filters. So I want to take that filter off. Make sure you have all those off. Off. Oh boy. 349 homes sold in the last year back there. So let's do this. Let's go in the last 6 months. It's a little bit better. airport. All right, so this is our pocket right here that we're looking at. So nothing back here sold in the last 6 months. That's here. Nothing sold in the last year. Well, let's look at this. And again, I would have to, you know, like I'd strongly advise. This is why I'm big on like knowing your areas, and just understanding where you want to go. But this is 280. So when you say low lying, Michelle, you mean like just really really susceptible for hurricane damage? This is an ad for a foreclosure. Let's click it. Can't see inside the agent. All right, pal, that's amazing, man. That's awesome. I love that. So, an REO agent. Who here knows what REO agent is? Who's in the academy here? Where are my academy people at? Or who's not been in the academy? Who needs to like learn about that? Let me know how you found this, or if you already know me. If you're on this live, REO stands for real estate owned. So basically, when a bank takes back a property as a foreclosure, they sell them. It goes to an REO agent. That's a real estate owned agent, and they handle bank listings. But I don't want to typically go to a thing like this because they're probably going to make me sign up for something and try to charge me for things I can get for free. So I'm not going to do that. All right. So then, okay, Michelle, my question then for you is, okay, so when you're looking at your areas and where you want to invest in everything, is this part of Florida? Like, I know you gave me the zip code that I'm playing in, but I guess I'm going to push back and to see, is this the best zip code for you to buy in? Like, as, you know, with insurance and hurricanes and all that stuff, like, is this where you want to be? Or is this just, or not really? I don't want you to find something in here that you love or you can mess with. Look at this. This sold for $120. It's not a lot. And you look, 1,100 square feet. Little TLC. I mean, this is a super cheap house. That sold April 5th. I mean, that sold a month ago. No, but then, Michelle, why'd you give me that zip code if you don't want to buy anything here? Just spent 30 minutes going through a zip code you don't want to buy anything in. What's going on? All right, well, we'll keep going. What I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to spend the next like 2 or 3 minutes on here just doing this. I'm going to hit Cincinnati. I'll hit Cincinnati next week. I don't want to like cheat. Cincinnati is just so easy, guys. But we'll mess with it. But let me go through here. And if you got a question, guys, I can answer any kind of questions you might have too when it comes to wholesaling, finding deals. I dropped a link. There should be a link in my about thing. But if you guys are interested, like I have an entire wholesale thing that's free. If any of you guys want to get into this thing, I'm in there a lot. I hang out and do stuff there. You guys can come check it out. It's completely free. It's just all wholesale. That's it. Like I'm not gonna talk about anything other than wholesaling real estate. That's it. So it costs nothing. Oh, all right. Here, let me give it to. All right, I'm gonna hit Cincinnati up real fast. I'll give you the last minute. All right, let's check it out. 45206, Walnut Hills, in Redfin. We're looking 45206. Let's do this. So, what am I gonna do? Well, it's the same parameters I always like to start with. I'm gonna look for things for rent. Hit done. Price, I'm not worried about any of that right now. This is on my street. I own 2823 St. James is mine. But I'm not going to look at that right now. So, tons of stuff happened in St. James. In Walnut Hills in Cincinnati. 45206, 45204, 45205, 45207, 45226. All of this stuff is huge. A really nice area. So, we got East Walnut Hills. We're going to look here. I see this, like, instantly caught my eye. 675 in this. It's an apartment building, but let's just see what it looks like. This is nice. It's like nicely done. Man, that's cheap. 675 for that. Seems like a really good deal. So, but it's a studio. Move in May 16th. All right, that's not for us. We don't want that. I'm just going to keep looking around here. This is a little off the beaten path. Yeah, this area is not the greatest, but it's okay. For rent, available now. Man, I want to look for like I want to look for a house. Like let's look. Let's do this. Home type. House. Apartment. Let's see what we got. All right. So St. James is my street. I don't even know where mine is. Mine's somewhere on here. Well, it's not gonna be on here because it's already rented. Yeah, I mean these are brand new here. They just built for the 2 beds for $1,600. So where I talk about my 2 bed I rent on St. James is I forget how much I rented it for. I think I rented it for like $1,700. What's going on here? Let's see. This one I rented this one for. Let's see. I think it was $1,750 for this 2 bed. But I mean, it was really nice. So here, let's look here. I'm gonna look on Zillow for this one. So 45206. Got duplex. So these are all million. I'm gonna look for rent. Hit apply. Hometown, apartments, houses, that entire place. Let's zoom in. So I just want to get my bearings straight and find out. So there's McMillan. They're building tons of stuff here. I mean, these are brand new developments. Like these are, I mean, super nice. Look at that. I mean, it's like being at a like at a hotel. I mean, like at a resort. It's crazy. 1,200 here. These are big. This is a studio for $850. Here we go. Let's look down the street. Man, I don't really notice how many of these big developments are on here. Let's look for it. All right, I want to look for. Let's look for sale. I got a couple minutes to find something here. Family car apartments for sale. More. Oops. Not worried about coming soon. I want to find something that's been on the market for a little bit. Apply. And I want to look for multifamilies. All right. Or I want to look for single family houses. So this $20,000 price cut here. Income producing, opportunity one house, 1 building, 2 addresses, both rented, tenants replies, 1 bed, 1 bath, 359. So just so you know, for reference, mine that I showed you guys appraised for $475. Like, look at this. This just screams it needs updated. Dang, that's, I mean, how does somebody, yeah, I mean, this is, I mean, it's still more than I would pay, but it's definitely worth the conversation. Oh, it's Tim. Let me call it. I know this realtor. Let's call him. I might even move my phone. Let me see. Yeah, he's right here. All right, let me call Tim.
Hi, it's Tim. Sorry I missed your call. Please leave a message. I'll respond just as soon as I have an opportunity. Thank you and have a good day. Bye-bye.
Hey, what's up, Tim? It's Jarius. It's calling about your listing on Kemper, 2201 Kemper. Give me a shout whenever you get a minute. Thanks, man. All right, well, we'll see what happens. This isn't terrible. Obviously, it's like, I mean, it's definitely cosmetic from what I can see. Like, I haven't seen the mechanicals. And when I say mechanicals, I mean like hot water heater, furnace, AC, all that kind of stuff. But I mean, it's definitely dated. But let's keep looking. Oops, no, it's just there. I mean, this looks like it's turnkey for almost 400. Yeah, so this is only 3 days on Zillow. This is a This is a single family. I don't know why like these filters. See, like right now the filters on Zillow are being a pain in the butt. I mean, you can't find duplexes in anywhere in an area you want to buy in for less than $200,000. It's just insane what the city's turned into. All right, let me look on Redfin. For rent. Zoom out. All right, let's do this. Let's do for sale. Active, done. Home type, multifamily house. Okay. What does this thing keep popping up for? So this is a whole, what is it, 13 unit, 13 one beds probably, for 1.1 million. All right. Let's see here. Ben Austin. $106 days on Zillow, on the market. All right, let's just call and see if this guy, if we can work something out. Maybe I'll see if I can buy it with seller financing. Let's call him. 1-3.
Thank you for calling Keller Williams Advisors Realty. If you know the extension of the party you'd like to reach.
Oh my goodness.
You reached Ben Austin with Keller Williams Advisors. I'm unable to take a call.
Man, no answer. All right, let's keep looking. All right, I'm gonna look for like 2 more minutes, and then we're gonna hop off here. So what we got here? 1.6 million. Ben Austin again. So it looks like it's probably the same person that's selling all this stuff. All right, let's see if we can just find like somebody else to call around here. Man, I remember we used to pick stuff up here for like nothing. So look, this looks like a tired landlord, right? I mean, look at the inside of this. I mean, the kitchen's just the most thoughtless thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, these are the things, guys, if you're looking in your area and you're looking at listings for rent, and they are like this, and the photos are garbage, the finishes are trash, it's so bad. You just have to call them and see if they'd be willing to sell it. So let's call here. Let's see. So this is a house, which is fine, 3 beds, whatever. 17 days on Zillow. Man, all right, let's look. After this will be the last one I call. We'll hop into Cincinnati next, I promise, first time. But this is just one zip code, right? This is just kind of me just messing around here. $76 a square foot is cheap, which is what we want to look for. John, let's see what we got here.
Hi, it's John Weiss with Tommy and Shepherd.
My God, guys, this is crazy. Maybe next time I do this, I'm gonna do it like at noon or like earlier in the day, since for some reason all realtors decide that they just don't want to answer their phone ever for some reason. All right, cool. Well, that was it. This was like my impromptu. Just decided I wanted to do this today. Keep an eye out. I'm not sure when, like what times look like or when I'll do it again. I'm definitely gonna do it again next week, but maybe I will try doing this at like 11 a.m. Eastern or noon Eastern and seeing if we can actually get a hold of some of these agents. We'll dive in, but click the little alert thing and it'll let you know whenever I'm doing it, or I'll post it on Facebook or Instagram or wherever too. But That's it. I hope this was helpful. Hope you guys liked it. The whole point of this is just like keep calling, keep looking, rep it out over and over and over again. You will find deals. The only way you will not find deals is if you just don't do this. And then when we find the deals, we mark them up, we sell them to investors. There's a whole thing about it. I got a free training. I dropped in this chat. Just click the free training. It costs nothing. I'll answer your questions. I hang out in there daily. So